09-255, State versus Milan, Sweet.
You know, I visited with Mr. Sweet regarding these allegations. Based on our conversations, we're going to enter a plea of true to the allegations. I believe the recommendation from the state is that he received 2 years in the Department of Corrections.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Assessment of the same fines and costs he was originally given credit for any monies paid towards those amounts.
Sir, there's been a petition filed to revoke your suspended sentence, and in the petition there are allegations that you failed to comply with the terms of your probationary period. You're entitled to a hearing where the state would have to prove that you've in fact failed to comply with your probation, but you can waive that hearing and enter a plea of true if you desire, although you don't have to. Are you waiving the hearing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. By not having a hearing and entering a plea of true, you give up your right to have an
Yes, sir.
appeal also. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You cannot appeal the court's ruling.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Other than what Mr. Bayless stated here in open court, have you been promised anything in order to get you to change your plea?
No, sir.
Have you been pressured or coerced in any manner in order to get you to change your plea?
No, sir.
And are you entering this plea because some or all of these allegations are true?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you failed to report to your supervising probation officer as you were instructed,
Yes, sir.
and you've not paid as directed?
Yes, sir.
Were you in possession of some controlled substance in Marion County while on
Yes, sir.
probation?
Yes, sir.
This time, sir, I find that you violated the terms and conditions of your probationary period and revoke your probation on the charge of battery in the second degree. You'll be sentenced to 2 years in the Department of Corrections.
Yes, sir.
You'll again be fined $100, ordered to pay $200 in court costs, a DNA fee of $250, restitution as previously established. It says $16,000, more to follow. I don't know what it's at now, but whatever the present amount is what you're ordered to pay.
I still have.
Now, you'll be given credit for any sums you've already paid toward these fines and cost and restitution. You're ordered to make payments at a rate of $100 per month, beginning within 60 days after your release from incarceration.
Yes, sir.
Anything further?
No, thank you.
Okay. State versus Jonathan Evans, 08-44. Burglary, theft, fraudulent use of a credit card with the original charges. It says he appearing here for an arraignment. Is that
Yes,
correct?
Your Honor, I believe it's
Contempt, Your Honor.
Are you going to enter a plea of not true to the allegations? Looks like it's a Judge Webb case.
I didn't even know I had a court date. My parole officer in Perryville never even told me I had a court date
No, it's
or
for
anything.
non-payment.
Yeah, and they didn't even,
Well, you wouldn't have
they
had
didn't
a
tell
court
me
date.
anything. Oh,
What they-
okay,
what-
non-contempt for,
The allegations are that you didn't make a payment to
Yeah.
the sheriff's office.
okay. I can make a payment.
I'll set up your hearing on August 14th for Judge Webb, 10 o'clock.
And we ask for a $250 cash bond.
Judge Webb's already set a $1,500 cash only bond.
Okay.
His application.
Can I get a copy of that? I sent a $50 payment
Well, with Judge Webb
back in May.
already setting the bond, I hate to reduce it since it's just next week.
I understand, Your Honor.
Okay, thanks. 14-23, State versus Larry Harris. Methamphetamine, drug paraphernalia, no seatbelt, no insurance.
Your Honor, if it please the court, we're here today for a pretrial, but we have a plea agreement, if I may approach the variance.
Yes.
Judge, I advise my client by entering a plea of guilty, he waives his right to appeal, right to a trial, confrontation of the witnesses, and he has consented that he desires to enter a plea of guilty.
Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
Have you gone over this plea statement?
Yes, I have.
Do you feel you understand the matter set out in the plea statement?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand the charges against you and the range of penalties if you're
Yes, sir.
convicted? Are you pleading guilty to possession of methamphetamine, possession of drug paraphernalia,
Yes, sir.
and no insurance?
Yes, sir.
That's correct. Are you entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Other than what's in this plea statement regarding what your sentence should be, have you been promised anything?
No, sir.
Been threatened in any manner?
No, sir.
And you're pleading guilty because you're in fact guilty?
Yes, sir.
It's like, on or about January 13th here in Baxter County. Was this a vehicle stop?
Yes, sir, it was.
Okay. You were found to be in possession of some methamphetamine, some drug paraphernalia, and you didn't have any vehicle insurance at the time?
I had what? Yes, sir.
That you didn't have vehicle insurance?
I thought I did, but
He thought he did, Judge.
But you didn't have?
evidently not. Yes, sir.
All right. This time, sir, accept your plea. I judge you guilty on possession of methamphetamine, possession of drug paraphernalia. You'll be placed on 4 years probation. On the no insurance charge, you'll be fined $350. You'll pay court costs of $200, an additional $1,000 fine, a DNA fee of $250, drug crime assessment of $125, and $20 booking fee. Pay what you owe at the rate of $100 per month, beginning within 30 days. Make your payments to the Baxter County Sheriff's Department.
Yes, sir.
And you'll need to see a probation officer
Yeah.
before you leave.